Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of my Project Ozone series. And what are we going to do today? Today we are going to... I would like to finish off automating the part of the AE system that we started last episode. So we need to get the circuits automated a little bit. It shouldn't take too long to do. And then I would like to try and see if we can get the drives in place. And I also want to start on Project E and get our Philosopher's Stone, because that will also make life a little bit easier. What I've done is I've placed down... Oop, don't want to fall down the hole. Placed down some cursed earth and covered it over, because if you expose that to daylight, it catches fire and I think it gets destroyed, which doesn't do me any good. So we're kind of waiting for nightfall. And the reason why I put that down is because I need to catch the soul of an Enderman. And I think that's going to be the easiest way of doing it. So if we look at the Philosopher's Stone recipe, we need the block of Enderium, which is easy enough. Lumium. Again, pretty easy stuff to make. Signalum, which we've already got some bars made up of. Nether Star, we made up the unstable ingots in a previous episode, and that was an exciting experience. And it's this Ender Crystal that we need, which requires a soul vial with a Enderman soul inside it and a vibrant crystal. Well, the vibrant crystal is easy enough to make. Just put an emerald in and surround it by some vibrant alloy nuggets. So there you go, we got that part. We need to make up a soul flask, I think it is. Soul vial. So we need 3 fused glass and some solarium. That's easy enough as well. Do that. So we got our soul vial, and now we just need to find an Enderman to catch that with. While we're waiting, let's look at the lumium block. Actually needs lumium ingots, which is lumium blend, which is energized glowstone, which I believe is, yeah, 1 big block of glowstone will give 1,000 millibuckets. So it'll be 1 bucket per, oh dear, words. How many that's going to make... No, I don't want that one. Nope, go back. I'll make up 4. We need a total of 9, so we're going to have 3 of those, so we'll need to make 3 buckets of that. Let's grab some glowstone and make those up. So we can get 3 of those. And then I believe... Oh, true. I think I already had some in my inventory. Yeah. Let's... We've got any buckets on us? Yep, we've got 3 buckets. Let's dump that into the magma crucible. And then we'll put the buckets in, and that should give us our 3 buckets of glowstone, I believe. Yep, there's 1. How long is that going to take? Not very long. While we're waiting for that, we'll make up the other blocks we need. We need the Enderium block, which we got tons of from our Magic Crops farm. Signalum, which I already had a ton made up when I was doing my weapon upgrades. And that should have done that now. And there you go. So we've got all 3 of those. And then to make up the rest of that recipe, for the blend, we need tin, 3 parts tin, 1 part silver. We're going to have to pulverize those down. And if we need to make up 3 of those sets, we're going to need 9 ingots of tin pulverized and 3 of the silver. Like that, and then we just combine it all together and that will make up the blend. So we put that in there, 3, like that, and then put the silver in. That gives us that one, and that one. That'll give us 12 bars, which will smelt up. Down to 12. I'm going to get 3 left over. And it's coming up for night time as well, which is just in time. Let's do that. Okay, now we've got all of those components. The only thing that we're missing now, we've got our unstable ingots, is our Enderman soul vial. So we just need to wait for that to start spawning like crazy, and hopefully an Enderman will pop up and nothing too bad that flies and blows the cadoodlies out of me. And they're starting to spawn right now. Might be an idea if I grabbed hold of my weapon, which I need to find. Let's take that out. Let's take our crossbow out just in case something goes bad. We'll have to make up some more bolts pretty soon. There you go. Now we've got something to kill stuff with. Let's keep this cleared off. Like that. I don't particularly want any of the loot. Although we're going to grab it as soon as... It should be spawning a lot worse. Oh god, they got creepers on the top as well. That's my bad. I guess we ought to light that up on top. So we don't want to spawn them up on there. We just want them spawning on the bottom. Oh, and I grabbed all the crud. Let's kill that. If I can. Oh, he's there. Oh, no, off he goes. And I'll be right back when an Enderman appears. Okay, and there's an Enderman over there. We'll just go quickly grab him. Nope, missed him. Got him. And then we can just kill you off, and we'll get rid of all this cursed earth. Okay, let's clear that up. Now we should be able to make up our Philosopher's Stone. Oh, actually, no, we've got to put the... actually picked up a nuclear monster by mistake. Not sure what to do with that. We'll just, for now, we'll just stick that in there. He might come in useful. I don't know. We need to go to the soul binder and put the vibrant crystal in with the soul vial. So there's our soul vial and our vibrant crystal. And I believe... Oh. Okay, no, I had enough experience on me to activate that. I forgot that was it. You need like essence. There you go. I got an ender crystal and we get our soul vial back. We can go put that away because I'm sure we'll use that again at some point. Yep. And now we've got enough to make up the Philosopher's Stone. We could grab our nether star, which is our last nether star that we've got. That we were saving for this purpose. Stick that in the middle. And there you go. Now we have a Philosopher's Stone. That allows us to do a bunch of cool stuff. I think... Because then we need to make up the tablet. That's one, transmutation tablet. Couldn't remember. Oh, they've changed the recipe of that as well. We can make up the table. Oh, good grief. They have really upped the recipes on that. That is a lot harder than it originally was. We're going to be a little ways off of making those, I think, because those take... Yeah, we need to... Okay. Well, we got the Philosopher's Stone. That's the first stage of that, I guess. Let's go back to... Let's clear out our inventory. Okay, we're back in our farming dimension. Let's just have a quick check of how our steel's doing. See, that's starting to spread nicely. We're going to start to get a pretty decent amount of steel coming out of there now. 210. We're actually very close to being able to, I think, do the big reactor next. But first, I want to get all this automated. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off by picking all this up. I think what I'm also going to do, which I wasn't going to do initially, is I'm going to actually lay this out properly. Instead of doing a rough layout, let's do a proper layout that's meant to be there for good. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend this house out like we originally planned. So we'll go into the middle, knock out a doorway. In fact, I'm actually going to make it a three high doorway. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to clear out a big chunk of dirt. And we're going to put down some floor, which I don't know if we've got any marble left, actually. No, I think temporarily we're just going to have to put down some regular building material. So that's what we'll do, is we're going to extend this out and make an extension onto this little house. In fact, what I might even do, might build a little corridor first. So where this wall is going to be where the Ender IO conduits are going to be. So actually, I think one of the quests is to make an advance words. Is to make an advanced inscriber. So let's see, well, yeah, see there. And I don't know, I've never used one of those before, but if it's anything like that chamber is over here, the crystal growth chamber, it's going to make life a whole lot easier. I threw my book on the floor. That wasn't very clever. So what I'm going to do, how far down the line is that? I need to finish off making up the drive and the controller. I'm going to start by I'm going to jump ahead onto that quest because I need the stuff that goes into the Inscriber first. And I don't want to set up a system if it's going to be completely replaced by another thing, if you know what I mean. He says eloquently. Let us look at the advanced. Said fingers trying to work furiously to keep up with the brain. Advanced, we're going to need 2 engineering processors. Let's make up one and just see if... See, I don't know if one of those will replace all of them or whether we're going to need one still for each type of processor. I don't know if it's just a speed upgrade. That's the problem. Let's make... so we need iron. Hoppers are easy enough. We've already got some inscribers. We need a bunch of engineering processors. Let's stick down one of those. Let me go get some silicon, diamond, and I'll make up that stuff, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I came back to quickly make up some of these advanced cards. I'll do that while... Just take some iron, a couple of calculation processors that I made up, 2 diamonds and some redstone. I've got enough to make up 4 of those cards, and then I'm going to convert those into acceleration cards. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to run back and stick those into this first advanced one that we've done. That'll speed this up. If you watch the speed of that, we stick all of those in, and now it's doing it really quickly. Or a lot quicker than it was without any. See, if you take out, I think there's one, it goes up by 10% every time, whereas you start putting these in, it's going a lot faster, and a whole lot faster. I'm sure I could put one more in there, but I don't know if it would be any point, to be honest. I mean, it's going pretty fast now, and that's churning out the circuits now. And we'll put those in, all of the ones that we've got when we get going. And so I'm going to finish off making up these advanced inscribers, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We've got our 5 advanced inscribers. And what I went ahead and did was I went ahead and made up some of the ME conduit cable that we talked about. That's the Ender IO version, which was just some quartz fiber, which is some dust with glass, and then surround that by fluix crystals and conduit binder, which we've got absolutely stacks of. So what we're going to do, we're going to use that instead of this, and if we put that in there like that, it actually joins onto the older cable. And now we can use a combination of AE2 with Ender IO. So if we... Oh, dear. I went and left all the other conduits back at the base. What we're going to do is, for now, until we get an auto crafting system going, we are just going to hook it up to a set of temporary chests to pull our stuff in and out of, and we will use some filters. No, it does not like using the shift, does it? Gotta keep stop doing that. So we're going to put on item conduits on each of those, and then we're going to make those in and out. If we can get our... Nope. There you go. Going to make that an in and out. And got to be careful here because I don't want to... I'm trying to remember what channels I used on this one. Brown and green. I want to keep it separate from those channels. So we'll use in and out. We'll insert on blue. And we'll extract on purple. And we'll do that. And what we're actually going to do is we'll set each of these up to make each type of thing. We'll lock that so it can't be pulled out. And we'll put that one in there. Like, where did all my presses go? Oh, I think I just temporarily put them in here. There you go. Let's grab these. Just temporarily stick that in there. Make that one the silicon. Then we'll make that one the gold one, the logic. Lock that so it can't be pulled out. Make that one the calculation. And we'll make that one the engineering. Okay, so those are now going to be dedicated to that task. And what we'll do on here is we will set all these two in and out like we did before. Change that to blue, that to purple. And we'll do the same with all of these. Change it to in and out. Set that on blue, that on purple. That one should already be set up. Blue, purple. Put that to in and out. Set on blue, out on purple. Okay, so all those are set up. We'll do the same with this one at the top here. In and out. Whoops. Go back. Blue. Purple. Did that go purple or did I make that pink? No, that's purple. Okay, so they're all set up to do that. And temporarily, because this is going to be, it will eventually pull from the ME drive. But just for now, we're going to put down just a basic chest, I guess. Let's make up. Yep. Let's make up. Where did that go? There it is. Make up a basic chest. Turn it into an iron chest. And that should have enough space in it to, although actually I think I've got some gold in here. Let's convert it into a gold chest. Just to give us a bit more room. And what we're going to do is we'll just attach that right there for now. And then we're going to hook up the item conduit to that. That's an energy conduit. The item conduit. Like that. And we're going to set that to... it's going to be in and out. It's going to insert on... be the opposite of these things. So it'll be insert on purple. And it will extract on the blue channel. And we haven't set it to start doing anything, so it won't pull anything out yet. And what we're going to need to do is, I think we're going to need to put filters on each of these. So we're going to need some basic filters, which means we're going to need some hoppers. So if we make up 4 chests, because we're going to need 4 hoppers. Ooh, and they're going to need 2 more pieces of wood. Like so. Make all those into chests. And then we'll convert all those into hoppers. 4. 4. Like that. And then we'll surround the hoppers with paper, which we've got coming out of our farm automatic anyway. Like that. And that'll make up 4 basic filters. And then what we can tell it to do is, because we set this one up to... Where did this... Did I not put the press in there? Or did it pull it out? It already pulled it out because... must have... Why is it... That shouldn't be pulling it out. That locks it. Unlocked. Oh, that is... Oh, okay. So by default, they're locked. Okay, that's my bad. Let's put that back in. And actually, it shouldn't have pulled out because it shouldn't have a redstone signal yet. Oh, except for I put it on, didn't I? Let's turn that off until we're ready to actually start the system up. Let's put that silicon press back in. That's going to insert... We want that to insert silicon. So if we take there it is, basic filter. It's going to insert... Actually, I wonder if it's clever enough to know, because it's got the it's already got the silicon press in there. In theory, it should only be allowed to put silicon in here anyway. So if we try and put gold in there, it won't go. So if I put silicon in here, like that, and then tell that to go on the extract, see where that's dumped. See, that's put it in there. There's none in there, none in there, none in there, and none in there, because that's the only one that will accept silicon. So we don't need to set up a filter on the extraction. So it's same with, like, if we put in gold, it automatically will put it into the one with the gold logic press. And then we need to put some redstone, which we don't have at the moment. And then that will make up whatever it can make up from this chest. Actually, that works out a lot better. So let's go grab a bunch of redstone. Go back through. And if we now put redstone into this chest, it should pull it into this slot up here, because it's the only place that it can go in this entire system. So it won't go in any of these, but it will go into there. Now it's going to pull in. It should make up all of those that it can make up from in the chest. And it'll also then should start pulling in its calculation ones. So if we take that and say you can extract, see what it extracts. I think it should only extract from here, not... Yeah, that's what it's doing. And it's dumping it back into here. And then when it's done those, it will automate pulling in these ones to finish off that job. So what we need to do now that that's kind of an automated process, we need to put in some speed upgrades, I think is the next job. Otherwise, it's going to be such a slow process. So we need to make up a bunch of the diamond ones, which is what we've got here. So just for right now, I'm going to take those out, put those diamond ones in, and we're going to take all these ones out. And then it's already started pulling in, but we've run out of silicon. We also need to, could do with like automating a process of creating silicon. We've got, is that a sag mill? That is a sag mill. We could feed sand into here and have it automatically generating silicon for us. Let me go grab some sand and make up some more silicon. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll grab some sand. All we're going to do is we're going to go onto the sag mill And we're going to adjust the item filter so to allow it to pull in sand. And then when we come back up here, if we dump sand into here, into this system, oh, let's stick it there. It should now start pulling all that out. So any sand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a ton of sand and load that system up and just start getting a bunch of silicon produced, because we're going to need a fair amount of it anyway. And I'll be right back again. Okay, we're going to make up some of our acceleration cards. Let's see, we're actually running really low on diamonds. Those unstable ingots wiped us out pretty much. I think I've got all these stuff to make up the advanced cards. Again, it's just iron, calculation presses, diamond and redstone. That gives us 16 of those. And then if we combine those with some of the fluids crystals, that'll give us acceleration cards, and that'll be enough to have 4 in each one of those machines, which will speed this up tremendously. Do that. Stick that in there. Let's clear out that paper. Like so. And that gives us 16 acceleration cards. And we can bung those into here. 2, 3, 4. And do it for each one. Like so. 2, 3, 4. That one's got them in, and these are the last 4. 3, 4. Okay, and then that's now we have a fully. Actually, we didn't end up needing the item filters. And I'll put those chips in there. Grab these ones from in here. Do that. Start generating a bunch of silicon. Put a whole bunch of sand in there, so that sag mill is just going to run continuously. Let's grab all those and put all that silicon in here. Like that, and that'll convert that all down to these, which will be used in all of these other processors. And we'll just dump all of these in, and that'll give us enough processors to last for a while. I mean, now it's going to automatically make up. If we put diamond or gold or the pure Certus quartz in here, then it'll automatically just pull it through and convert it into the processors, which is exactly what we needed. What we really need is some more diamond. Let's go through, see how much we've got left. 23. Let's convert 10 of those into the engineering processors. So we go and dump those into our chest. It'll pull that through automatically, because we're going to need those, and it's going off straight away. There it goes. Pulling them straight in. And it'll process all of those. The next thing is we're going to need some more redstone. Once we get the drives, the ME drives set up, then it'll be, all of these resources will be inside that system. And we won't have to go like pulling stuff around manually, and that chest will be changed. To pull from the system, then we'll set up a system where it keeps a certain number in stock all of the time. But until then, at least that's going to get us up and running. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. What we'll do next episode is we'll carry on down on the quest book. And we'll start, now that we've got automated processors being done, it'll make it a lot easier to make up the controller and the drive, which we will do in the next episode. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. And until next time, toodles!